ever met somebody and they ask you, hey, tell me about yourself? I said, oh, it all started back on August the 10th, 1981. My dad was on a mission trip in Louisiana. My mom had gone to stay at my grandmom's house. I think the air conditioner or something was wrong at their house. Actually, if I want to know what happened, all I gotta do is go back to my baby book. It's got all kinds of information, all kinds of memories. Actually, there's a typewritten account of the day of my birth right here. Don't you all have a typewritten account of the day of your birth? Monday, August 10th, 1981. Monday was going to be my day to sew. This wasn't written by my mom. I'd already arranged to take Adam to Miss McKinnis for the day. It's my cousin. This must be my Aunt Robin who wrote this. I tried to call Mom several times and kept getting a busy signal. The story goes on and on and on. My older brother Scott, he got to go to Miss McKinnis' house for that day. My parents found out that they weren't having just one baby, but two babies. They didn't know they were having twins. My dad didn't believe my aunt, actually hung up on her when she kept insisting that he had two new baby boys and he needed to come home from Louisiana right away. The stories keep going. There's all kinds of memories in here. Actually, it's Baby's Keepsake book. It's a precious moments book here that my mom dutifully kept for us. A lot better than I did for my own kids. Oops. But there's pictures. I look like an old man. I probably have less hair then than I do now even. There's relatives and people who came to visit me in the hospital, and the day I got to go home about a month after I was born. All the things here in this book. And these memories matter. These stories are important. The people listed here that came and were a part of my life early on, they mean something to me, right? But when we think of the Christmas story, we don't just go back to that day in Bethlehem when Jesus was born. Now, if we want to understand the Christmas story, we've got to go earlier than that. You're like, oh yeah, of course, we need to go back to when the angel came to Mary, right? But no, we need to go back even earlier than that. We need to go back to the beginning. If we want the whole Christmas story, we don't need to just go back to the beginning, but we need to go back to before the beginning. See, this was God's plan all along. God had this idea from before the creation of the world. And as humanity's history continued, God wove things into that history that would help us to understand who Jesus is and why he had to come. And so as we look at the whole Christmas story, we'll start before the beginning, and we'll see how this story weaves through Abraham and Moses and David. So I want to challenge you this Advent season to hear this whole Christmas story. And that means I need you there every week. I'm going to challenge you to be at church every single Sunday. I know it's a busy time, but if we do, we will see how God has woven this beautiful story throughout humanity to lead to the thing we need most in this world, a Savior. So come join us this Advent for the whole Christmas story.